Hi there, this is Azizul Maksud. I'm today with a real-time project for Ansible actually. This is a high-level project automating AWS infrastructure and application deployment with Ansible. This is really super important project. If you can display this project in the interview for Ansible, I'm sure 99% your job is confirmed. So please try to do hands-on more with this project. And this project roadmap is like this. I'll create the Ansible server. I'll install Ansible. I'll install and configure AWS CLI. I'll create key pair using Ansible. Then save the key pair generated by Ansible. Then I'll create VPC using Ansible. I'll create front-end and back-end servers using Ansible. I'll create VPC pairing connection. Then I'll deploy the front-end and back-end applications using Ansible. You can get in my GitHub. So GitHub DevOps 0 to Hero. I will upload it here. Okay, then I'll give you the link, no worries. So first of all, we have to create the bastion. So one EC2 server. It's coming. Bastion Ansible. Using Ubuntu. T2 micro. I have keep here. Network. I'm using all traffic. I have default one. Firewall. It's good. GP3. So public IP is here. Session. SSH. Specify username. Ubuntu. Private key. It's coming. Okay. I have to enter this one first. See here, update and full upgrade. Then install software for Ansible. It needs lots of things here, especially Python 3, Boto 3. So Ansible depends on Python. Yes guys, it looks done. So let's see Ansible -- version. Yes, Ansible core 2.17.7 is here. Now I have to install AWS CLI. So this is the commands for AWS CLI. First install unzip first, because we will have the zip file here. So we have to unzip, then it's come the AWS install in this location. It will take a bit time. Yeah, already. So this is the AWS CLI 2.22 is here. Now I have to do AWS configure. After having the CLI, we have to do configure. For access key and secret access key, I have to go to identity access management. So there I have to create user. For you guys, I'm creating one more user. Ansible user. Okay. Policy directly. So administrator access, the highest one. Okay, create a user. Okay, so Ansible user is here. I have to take the security credentials, access key for CLI, confirmation, next, create. Yes, this is created, and normally in the project we always download and save it, but after this project display I will just delete. So no problem with me. I can show you also. You'll see here default region US East 1 I'm using. You can use anything else. JSON AWS S3 LS. Yes, I have these buckets here. First of all, I'm doing here beam create keeper.yaml. First of all, I need the keeper. So I'm copying the commands from here. Okay. Then this is the YAML file. Name create EC2 keeper, host localhost, connection local, gather facts false, task name create EC2 keeper, EC2 key name my Ansible keeper, region US East 1, state present. So state present, this is very much important. Register keeper. So here is one task, here is another task. And this task is save private key to file. It was create EC2 keeper. So copy content, this variable, then keeper.private key, destination my Ansible keeper.pem, mode is 400 0400. Looks good. Ask colon wq. So after having this, let's say control L ls. Here is we have one YAML file. So after having this, I have to do Ansible hyphen playbook. So playbook has come here now. Playbook. So which one? Create keeper.yaml. Okay. Always I watch here failed or not. Failed is 0. I'm good. Unreachable 0. I'm good, man. I'm feeling good now. Okay. So guys, see here, this keeper is created here. The EC2, then you have to come here, network security keepers. So here is my Ansible keeper just today. This is December 14, and this is my default earlier one. So after creating the keeper, we need to give the permission. So chmod permission 400, that means read only. Here is which one? My Ansible, right? This keeper. So ls hyphen ll, we can see the permission. My Ansible keeper, it has the read permission. It's good for us. Now we have to create the vpc.yaml. I'm doing nano this time. vpc.yaml. So here see host, local host, then connection local, gather facts. Guys, please remember Ansible has the gather underscore facts. This command, it will be in the interview question. Gather facts false, that means it will not show you the secret something. Okay. This is interview question, man. Okay. Then task, lots of tasks. So this is plural. See here, S tasks. Then first task, create VPC. Second task, create internet gateway IGW. Third task, create public subnet for front end. Third, 1, 2, 3. Fourth is create private subnet for backend. Okay. Then create NAT gateway. Then configure public route table. So NAT gateway, then route table, public, private route table, both should be. So this is a simple VPC which has private subnet, public route table, private route table, NAT gateway, and internet gateway. So everything in the task, so everything starts with name, task starts with name, okay, and ends with register. See here, name, register, region, of course region centric. So be careful about this. Okay, then Control O, enter, Control X. Okay, we have lots of things, right? So after having any more resources, we have to do Ansible playbook. Ansible hyphen playbook, then VPC, right? This is the VPC. So now playing with VPC, man. I like this command, Ansible playbook. It looks that we are doing something playing in the CLI. Okay, DevOps sometimes too much boring, man. So make something fun. Yes, it looks good. Always watch failed is 0, unreachable 0. I should do these two guys should be 0. And yeah, so after watching this, okay, anything is changed, I'm good. So don't believe, you have to see here, Ansible VPC is created here. This is the resource map. Always watch the resource map. It's showing it is connected or not, how it is created. So I always watch the IGW net is connected, created and connected with route tables. Okay, subnet, here is one private, one public. This is the public one. Yes, now after creating the VPC, we have to do something extra. I'm creating the roles, mkd, one more folder, roles. So cd roles, Control L, ls, inside is nothing, right? So here I'm creating the front end and back end, mkd front end, then also mkd backend. So ls, here is front end and backend. Also I'm creating VPC, mkd VPC. So here is ls, front end backend VPC. Now going to VPC inside, Control L, ls, inside is nothing. So VPC folder, I'm creating tasks, mkd tasks. Okay, cd tasks, ls, inside is nothing. So here whatever we have taken in the VPC in our home directory, so from home directory moving, see here, first of all, how many, 1 2 3, right? 1 2 3 slash, then VPC is there, vpc.yaml, it will come to main.yaml here, ls main.yaml, cat main.yaml. Whatever we created in the VPC, this is now in the main.yaml. It has come inside the VPC tasks. Okay, now I have to edit this main.yaml. So I am using nano or Vim. I'm using Vim main.yaml. So deleting until tasks name here, just all the name should be here. Okay, this nine. Okay, just the name, that means all the tasks, 1 2 3 4 5, okay, 6 7, all the tasks, only tasks should be here, wq, because this is the task folder, right? So inside the task there is the main.yaml. So we should not have any localhost or gather fact false, no need there. Now something interesting, we have to go back the home directory, Control L, so ls, here is this guys. So whatever we have cut, we have to edit. I'm doing nano in the playbook.yaml. I'm creating playbook.yaml. So I have cut this one, host, localhost connection, local, gather facts false, then the path roles, then inside the VPC. So these guys should be in the playbook.yaml. Okay, Control O, then Control X. It has done. Now interesting thing is that Ansible playbook we are doing now, this Ansible playbook, now playbook.yaml, whichever we have created. Okay, it's creating. Yes, it looks good. He's created everything, nothing failed, nothing unreachable. That means changed is here. This task is changed, net gateway, public route table, private route table, these three guys. So net gateway for the private route, private subnet. So specifically now for front end and back end, private route table, net gateway is created. For front end is public route table is created. So changed is 3. It looks good. Now we'll do something play here. ls ls. Oh my goodness, this playbook. I have to change this name. That means mob playbook. It should be like playbook.yaml. Okay, ls. Yes, now playbook looks good. So I have showed you how to change the name. Earlier was there is no y. I made the y here. Okay, so for everything front end and back end, I have to make the task directory. So I have to go to first roles, right? Roles. Inside the roles has ls, front end and back end. I have to go first front end. Let's go front end. ls inside is nothing, right? mkd task. Tasks. Okay, ls inside is tasks. cd tasks. ls inside is nothing. So I have to create now main.yaml. For front end, back end, everything I'm creating the main.yaml. Okay, so here beam or nano, which one I'm making? Nano is easy. Main.yaml. So inside here in the tasks, that all the tasks create EC2. Yes, so Control O, Control X, this is created. So when anything is changed or created, we must go to the home directory, right? So Control L, ls. Now I have to play which one? Ansible playbook, right? Let's see. The Ansible playbook is not. Oh no. Okay. Ansible hyphen playbook, then playbook.yaml. So idempotency, that means see here which one is existed. That means it's not doing anything else, just okay. What is changed, it will do that one. So it is called idempotency in the Ansible. Here I have to edit the playbook.yaml because I have to add something. That means earlier was roles VPC, right? But right now I have given the roles for front end also. Front end, if I don't put like that, it will not working. So it should be front end VPC, then front end. It's good, looks good. Roles. Okay, WQ. Now I have to do Ansible playbook.yaml. So whatever existed, just making that okay. See here, VPC not creating because this is existed. This is called idempotency. Yes guys, now see nothing is failed. To skipped and changed is 5. Okay, 10. That means everything looks good. So our front-end server should be now working. Let's see here. Yes, front-end. This one is new. Initializing is still. Yes guys, now I have to go to backend. So cd roles. So front end first we have to copy cp recursively tasks. So to then backend. Okay, so this is front end task should be copied, then recursively it's going to backend. cd one step back, cd backend now, ls we have the tasks. So cd tasks, it should be main, right? Yes. So nano, I'm doing the main, editing something. Here is almost everything same, just a little bit I have to change. That is the name should be backend. And subnet should be private. Yes, that's all from here. So Control O, enter, Control X, go to our here. So we have to edit our playbook. So here's nano again with playbook.yaml. We have to add the backend now. So whichever we need to add the. Okay, so tab space backend. So roles VPC frontend backend, it should be now. Control O, enter, Control X. Now we should play our Ansible playbook. Yes, it looks everything good. There is no failed, there is no unreachable. 4 is skipped, that means already had changed this 4. Okay, it's 13. So let's go here. Our backend should be now running. Let's see. Yes, our backend is initializing, state is running. Okay, looks good. Now we're making something segregation. So how many files and folders here? Everything is here. I'm making now mkd infra, then deployment also, more folders. So infra deployment is good. ls. Okay, now I'm moving playbook.yaml file and roles directory into the infra directory. Okay, so our roles and playbook.yaml, it should be in the infra. How to move? mv playbook.yaml, then also roles, moving to infra. ls, see here, there is no playbook.yaml, and also roles, Control L. So it's inside the infra now. Now I'm moving Ansible keepm into the deployment. So how to do mb ansible key dot pem into deployment. Control L ls. See now infra deployment. So key.pem in the deployment, and roles and infra. Roles and playbook.yaml inside the infra. Now let's create VPC peering. So in the VPC left panel, peering connection, no peering, create peering. I'm giving the name like Ansible peer. So select a local VPC to pair with requester. So requester is the local one, that means default. We have to memorize this is the 31 is the default one. My account. Pairing can be done with another account also another region. This is the interview question. Acceptor should be Ansible, another one. So this is the CIDR 10.0.0.0/16. So create the pairing done, but still not, because I have to accept the request. So request VPC is default, acceptor is Ansible one. Accept the request. So after being accepted, status active is good. So now I have to go to the route table. So this route table is for default VPC, and I have to edit the route. So here I have to add route, destination all, target. So I have to add the route for acceptor CIDR. This is Ansible one. It should be this one. Okay. Target should be peering, or is peering connection. Okay. Ansible pairing. And this is the Ansible route table. This one. So I have to edit this one also. Edit route. Here I have to add also this one. This is the Ansible route, and it should be the pairing connection. So pairing connection is this one. So now I'm editing Ansible public route table. It has the target IGW. Edit this one. So I have to add default one, requester, this one. So Control V, this one, pairing, target is pairing, this one. So I have to check the connection. How to check the connection? This is the interview question also. So backend private IP I'm taking here. So I have to telnet this one. From this is the bastion, right? Telnet backend IP. Yes, man, this is connected. So after having the VPC pairing, we can do the telnet. Now something interesting, guys. I'm doing front end and back end application. I'll do deploy. with Ansible. Okay, so deploy the front-end and back-end application with Ansible. So for this reason, I have to do deployment. I have to go there, cd deployment, Control L, ls. I have here key.pem in the deployment. So I have to edit here beam hosts. So here is the diagram. Front end, then front end IP. Insert the front end group, the front end IP I have to give. Where is front end IP? This is the front end IP. I can take also private one. Then backend IP. Backend IP. So front-end variables, Ansible SSH private key file. So Ansible -key.pem we have in the deployment, right? So Ansible SSH user Ubuntu. So key.pem key equal and user equal. These two guys needed for this group. Front-end variables, back-end variables, same way, same thing needed. So what is needed? The group, front-end, back-end, two groups, and two groups has two IPs. Then front-end variables, back-end variables, they need the key equal key.pem, user equal Ubuntu, same way, back-end key equal key.pem, user equal Ubuntu. So ask :wq. Okay, so in this directory has Ansible, key.pem and hosts. Now I am creating ansible.cfg. I'm making this one nano ansible.cfg config. I'm just adding this one, the default groups, one group only. Host key checking is false. That means host key checking no need, but inventory equal host. This is the important man. Okay, it was so tough for me to learn first when I was new, because I know inventory. Where is the inventory? Inventory equal host becomes in the config file, man. Oh my goodness, config file, it was super hard for me, honestly. It should not be hard for you guys. I think you guys are better than I. Okay, so ls, here is Ansible config. Inside the config has host as an inventory. So we need inventory, right? So inventory is shown in the config file. So also we have the key.pem and inventory we need. So inventory has the host. Okay, now I have to create here playbook.yaml. So vim playbook.yaml. So inside the front end, host, task, update apt, name update apt, to task. Another name is install node and npm. So after updating, installing node and npm. These two tasks for the front end. S : wq. Now Ansible playbook hyphen playbook, then playbook.yaml. Yes, it looks failed is 0 and unreachable 0. Everything looks good here. That means succeeded. Now I have to create something here. ls I have to create mkdir roles. Then inside, I have to go inside the role. Then mkdir -p backend, also front end. Okay. Control L, ls. So here is backend and front end also created in the roles again. So I am creating and editing at a time in the backend. Beam backend location, inside should be task, then inside should be main.yaml at a time. So I'm inserting inside this one 1 2 3 4 5 6 tasks. First clone git repo for backend. This is the git repo. I'm using this git repo, 2-tier app. This is the code I'm taking from here. So then update apt cache, install Python and pip, then install requirements, set up Flask path, run the backend. So now I have to go some back after the roles the deployment. Here I have playbook.yaml. I have to edit the playbook.yaml. I have to clean up everything from here because I'm now adding the task only, host frontend and host backend. Roles frontend and roles backend is coming like this. Ask :wq. Now I have to go to roles, Control L, ls, cd roles. So inside the roles I have to go to front end, Control L, ls. Front end has only the task, right? So I have to create the files, then I have to go inside the files, then I have to edit setup proxy.js. Okay, I'm here, proxy.js. I have to set up here. I'm just copying. So this is the proxy.js const create proxy middleware, require proxy middleware, module.exports app.use reverser. So create proxy middleware, target 5000. So here set up proxy.reverser. Important is the target. This IP is the backend IP. Backend, this is the backend private IP I have taken from here. So 10.0.1.247:5000 is the port for backend, and this is the same. So summation and reverser will use. Now I have to go one step back. cd ls, the task. So I have to go to the task inside ls. So I have to create here main.yaml. So main.yaml. Inside the main.yaml, so here is git repo, clone first, then it's coming update cache everything, name, install node, install dependencies. So here the path, Ubuntu 2-tier front end, copy, updates, setup proxy we have given, right? .js source, this is file setup proxy.js. So this is like that. Run the application, npm start. So this is everything. Yes, so I have to go to deployment file from here. cd 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 ls as the playbook.yaml. So Ansible hyphen playbook, then playbook.yaml. Yes guys, it looks good. So our backend IP also okay here. So let's see the curl. There is no failed, no unreachable, everything is good. Curl, our backend IP is here, then colon 5000, right? So let's see the curl. This is our backend IP 10.0.1.247. Let's recheck again. The backend is here, this one, backend IP. So port is 5000. Yes, hello world. So before Ubuntu, hello world, that has come. So let's see our front end is running on 3000. This is the public IP. Front end always works on the public IP. So this is then 3000, right? Yes, 3000. Yes, man. It has come. Reverse number summation. Okay. Reverse is working. Summation 21 is working. It's good at last. Okay. And you guys should need more practice. For this season, just I'm uploading my this file. Progress is done. Okay, right now see here, application deploy with Ansible docx. Okay, so you cannot find here. You have to go here. Download raw file. Download it. Then you have to open this one like this way. See, all the thing is here. Okay, so I'll suggest please do practice more and more, and this one project can give you really 6-figure job. Thank you very much. Have a good day.